Hey guys, this is the production truck. If you're watching this not live, you just skip ahead to you don't see the screen. And a little bit of an echo there. We're probably live in about 30 seconds. 10-4. We got 10, Matt. All right. Check, check, check. Yeah, we're good. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome in, Astros fans. Astros had an off day yesterday, heading to New York here at Shea Stadium, a National League game. So we're going to see Justin Verlander get to swing the bat a little bit tonight. Astros on a 2-game winning streak, won the series against the Red Sox handily, smoked them in the aggregate. Tonight they're facing Michael Wacha. It's his first year with the Mets. He was with St. Louis the previous seasons. He's got almost a 5 ERA, only 44 strikeouts and 56 and a third. Astros are really smoking the ball last night, able to get Chris Sale out of the game before the 4th inning. So hoping to have some success tonight. Ooh, and they're in the orange unis. Springer going to start it off for the Astros here on the road, and he's just a tick below 300. For his average. First pitch tonight. Going to be grounded to third. He's going to be retired 5-3 for the first out of tonight's ballgame. So, 1 pitch, 1 out so far for the Astros.
The second baseman,
Astros with a little bit different lineup. We'll see as it gets further along. Jose Altuve, he's been going in the 2 or 3 hole most of the year, so far looks pretty regular. Takes a ball low.
Fellas, these Mets as they enter play here.
Donna Dodds, welcome in, Donna.
Yeah, Matty, for me,
Gonna get most of the ball game tonight in that Dodds household in Brownwood, Texas. Way out in front of the curveball there, 1-1 now to Jose.
More focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Altuve offers it one that wasn't really in the strike. Well, it was a strike, but not a very competitive pitch. And he grounds it weakly to second. So quickly there are 2 gone here in the Astros first. They scored 3 in Sunday night's game against Boston before Chris Sale could even record it out, by the way. Michael Brantley in a 3-hole today against the righty. Got a couple of left-handers in the lineup. Stubbs, Brantley. He takes a ball high. Thanks for joining us here on the 2020 Quaranseason. Charlie Bob's in there too. I was about to ask Donna if Charlie Bob was a part of the broadcast tonight. Brantley's going to get a C&I single right there. So a 2-out single for the Astros here in the top of the first. If it's your first time finding this broadcast, I'm going to tell you a couple things. 1, haven't played a video game in like 20 years. 2, huge Astros fan. That's why we're doing this. Until the real guys are back, we're going to be doing this on or as close to the game day of each game. So this is a 2-game set against the Mets before they go on the road to Baltimore. Well, National League action. Jordan batting cleanup tonight with Brantley on first and 2 gone. Pretty good pitch there. The circle changed right down Broadway. It's 0-1 to Jordan.
Brent, runner at first with 2 gone.
Swings late there and a ball up and out of the zone. 0-2 now to Alvarez. 2-out single for Brantley. He's at first base. That's all we've got so far in this one. Ball inside. 1-2 now to Jordan.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike.
Out in front of the curveball. So Wacha with a lot of off-speed stuff there in the first inning. Only gets the 1 strikeout, but the Astros lead 1. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here at Shea Stadium. It's JV day, folks. Astros fans, don't be alarmed by that record. Look at that ERA, salty. The strikeouts, 146 over 86 and a third. Astros struggled starting the 2020 corn season, came out of the box 1-10. So, JV, I think it took 4 starts to get a win. But they've righted the ship, and now they're just a half game out of first behind Oakland. First pitch from JV is swung through for a strike. You'll see a few Astros fans scattered out there, but if they're in orange, could just be a Mets fan. Brantley going to get underneath it, and it's going to get out of here. A leadoff homer for the Mets. So they got to score at least 2 tonight at Shea. Second pitch of the ball game for Justin Verlander is taken sky high and just deep enough. Just barely deep enough there for a 1-0 lead for the Mets. J.D. Davis is in a pretty decent hitting streak into this one. The Mets, by the way, are 9 games below 500 here in the 2020 corn season. So, not really in the mix so far in the National League East as far as the first place standings go. 3B quickly ahead, 0-2 now. Jordan got to hustle in there just in time to catch it for out number 1.
Next up from New York, Jeff McNeil, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Astros first time to Shea in a while.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Oh, it's not Shea, it's Citi Field. I keep saying that. I've said it the whole broadcast, Shea Stadium. It's Citi Field. Yeah, that happened a while back. At least 5 or 6 years ago. Maybe misses low there.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent at times.
It'll always be Shea to me.
A little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
3-0 now to the 3-hole hitter for the Mets. 1-0 ball game. JV gave up the leadoff homer. And he's 3-1 count now to the 3-hole hitter here for New York at inning number 1 here at Citi Field.
Fouled away.
It's fouled away. JV works it back to full. It's fouled away as well.
The next 3-2.
Garrett Stubbs behind the plate as usual. Bregman catches that. They're in the shift there for that batter. So Bregman was the only Astro on the left side. Played it perfectly. 2 gone. Here at the bottom of the first. Ooh, the home run derby champion. Who won the home run derby? I can't remember. He definitely was the National League home run leader last year and his rookie season, folks. Very young career so far. Pete Alonso.
And right into the shift.
Just practicing the diving, like I said. Still learning the buttons. We're 65 games into the season. The 0-2 to Alonso.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
Fouled away.
He has turned himself into an absolute
So JV will get bit by the solo home run, but he'll also get a lot of strikeouts. There's one right there. So the Mets get 1. It's 1-0 New York after 1. Astros with 1 hit. Got to get on the board. We'll be right back with more Astros baseball right after this. Yuli Gurriel La Pina going to lead it off. Top of inning number 2.
The first baseman, number 10. Gurriel.
He takes ball 1. Got a lot of people in the broadcast booth tonight. This is exciting. Yuli's going to weakly ground it. He's going to hustle, though. Going to make it close. He's thrown out 5-3 for out number 1. Well, we got a lot of folks in the broadcast booth tonight. We got Luke Burleson, Ashlyn Eaton, Adeline. I said that the first time, too. I just asked her. David Eaton, Justin Burleson. Whew, it's a full house in here tonight, so no pressure. No pressure. Already down 1-0. Bregman bats for the first time in this one. That's going to be hit into the gap. Be good for at least 2. So Bregman with a 1-out double. Only 1 out here in the top of the second. Carlos Correa in the 7-hole. You know you got a good, deep offensive lineup when you got a guy that's an all-star hitting 7th. But because we're in a National League Park, you're going to also get to see a guy who's an all-star pitcher but not an all-star batter hit 9th. You're going to see Justin Verlander get to swing the bat a little bit tonight. 0-1 to Correa. That's taken high.
1-1.
Good eye there by Correa. Now 2-1. RB opportunity at second base, and Bregman just hit the double.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off.
That's fouled away. It's going to be 2-2. Yeah, I was calling it Shea Stadium. Oh, man, that's the first Astro to get a piece of that off-speed pitch right there. 2-2 to Correa. We were calling it Shea Stadium last night. We called it Shea Stadium for the first inning, and Citi Field is literally branded everywhere. Way out in front, but gets a piece to stay alive. Still 2-2 to Correa.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
Well, Texas leaguer. Nope. First and third now. Number 8 hitter is going to be Garrett Stubbs. Bregman with only 1 out had to kind of hold there, make sure it was going to get through. Stubbs swings through a changeup. Stubbs was the walk-off hero a few weekends ago at home against the Yankees. Now facing the team across the bridge in the Mets. 1-0 ball game, 1 gone, first and third for the Astros. They're obviously pitching around Stubbs. They want to get the JV. 2-1 to Garrett.
Nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Oh! We're going to try to get home. They're not going to get it, folks. Correa now, but get hung up. Don't get a double play. Nope. Folks, there's good, and then there's bad, and then there's whatever that was. Oh, yeah, the Bronx cheer is real up here in the broadcast booth. Okay, they're going to have to lead off the next inning with JV. Look, here come the comments. They're gonna come in hot. Folks, just the second inning in tonight's ball game. If we lose this game 1-0, that'll come back to haunt us. But I feel like we're going to have some base runners. Coach Chuck Johnson filling out the lineup card for the second night in a row. Had a lot of success last night. Thing about baseball is you got to have a short-term memory.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning. It's
JV behind 3-0.
Found his rhythm out there yet.
He was ready to bat with the bases loaded. He already had his mind ready for that. Bregman trying to be aggressive. Or no, it's Correa. Now 3-2. Yep, Chuck Dodds, that was ugly. It's like Jake was at the control. Jake is a 12-year-old. James King is cyberbullying him. Jake played a few innings a couple weekends ago. First batter walks here for the Mets. Wilson Ramos. Double plays in order. They had 2 in last night's game. Maybe they had 3. This guy's hit 3 home runs in his last 4 games, so almost 4 in his last 5. Gonna keep him at first and third. Still nobody out. A lot of baseball left. The base running gap now looks really bad. That's taken high. Cespedes bats for the first time today. Hits it hard. 3 hits in a row for New York. First and second, still nobody out, and a 2-run lead now for the Mets. Look at this guy. Remember him, Astros fans? Little Jake Marisnick. 279 average. Look at that, last 7 games, 478. Jake getting a lot more playing time here as a Met than he did consistently with the Astros. We saw a lot of that when he was wearing the Astros uniform. Swing and a miss there. Quickly down 0-2 to his former teammate.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a
fouls away to stay alive.
Lifted down the line and right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Marisnick, a tough out. He was a tough out as an Astro. Let's see if he can strike out. He does. That looks familiar. 1 gone here, first and second. Now that double play would be sweet. Get the Astros out of the inning here. Mets probably going to bunt with their pitcher batting. This is the first National League game of the year for the Astros. Oh, might get lucky. They do. He bunts it in the air like a bozo, and 2 gone now. Runners have to stay at first and second. This guy hit the second pitch of the ball game over the left field fence. You got to be careful here with 2 on. 2 gone here. He misses there with the first pitch outside.
1-1 to the Mets lead
Get some
off
swinging and missing there at the 95-mile-an-hour gas.
Anytime you get runners in scoring position, you like to knock them in.
Looks at the 96 heater. 1-2 now to Rosario. They're looking to retire him for the first time today. And they should right here. Altuve 4 to Yuli 3 for the 3rd out. So the Astros give up another one, on pace to lose this one 9-0. We'll see if they can put a stop to that, get some runs. 2-0 Mets. Garrett Stubbs going to lead off the 3rd. Trying to get on base with JV in the on-deck circle here. He does get a new count. Stubbs was at the plate when the Mets turned the rare 2-1-6 double play. The last inning. 2-0 now to Garrett. Trying to put him on for free. He's going to ground it short. It's going to be out number 1. JB's going to bat with the bases empty, which means we get to see him swing free. We're hoping to get a bunt opportunity for him, but JB's just going to swing it right out of his shoes here, folks. See if he can keep his cleats on. That's right. Good eye. Make him throw to you. James King, absolute worst base running he's ever seen. JB gives it a little bit of a ride. It's caught there in right center for out number 2. Put it in play, though. Springer in his second plate appearance tonight. Grounded out in the 1st. 2 gone, nobody out. Or 2 gone, nobody on here in the top of the 3rd for the Astros. On the road for the first time in what seems like a while since they swept the Red Sox. The ball finds the zone 1-1. Springer aggressive there. 1-2 now to George. He's going to ground it sharply to 3rd, but they're going to be able to retire him for out number 3. So the Mets go 5-3. We're through 2.5. Mets 2, Astros nothing.
Bottom of the 3rd now. Leading into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis leads it off for New York here in the bottom of the 3rd. JV trying to have an inning here where they don't score a run, and it may not happen this inning. Catches it at the wall. That's Brantley there and left. There's a long out.
Here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded toward right
So
center.
1 gone and nobody on for New York here. Nobody over there to cover. He may have hit it perfectly. They were in the shift and he hits it weakly when nobody was. So Pete Alonso going to bat with a runner on 1st. He's retired in his first at-bat, takes the curveball high for strike number 1.
You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground. And you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
1-1 to Alonso. Swung through there. 1-2 now.
You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Freezes him with the slider for out number 2. Alonso doesn't believe. Welcome to the majors, Mr. Hobbs. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. Runner still at first. Not out of trouble yet. Verlander yet hasn't had an easy inning. Had a base runner in every inning and so far given up a run in each of the first 2. He's quickly ahead 0-2. Will this be the easiest inning of the game for JV? That was pretty easy. 2 strikeouts for JV right there. We're through 3. Mets 2, Astros nothing. You know what's great about those base running gaffes? We're back here at Citi Field. They don't show up in the error column, so the box score is still really clean for the Astros. Even though if you watch this game, you know that it hadn't been that clean of a game. Altuve takes a strike low inside. Yes, the 2-1, 2-1-6, the rare 2-1-6. Waka throwing a strike to second base for the second out of that double play. There we go. That's the count we're comfortable with. 2-1 to Jose. It'll be a hitter's count now for Jose Altuve. 3-1 with Brantley on deck. Altuve leading off the 4th for the Astros in a 2-0 ball game. He's going to foul that one to the first baseman for out number 1. On the 3-1 count. Swung at a pitch way up in the zone. Road to the show. We never get to see how the Astros farm teams are doing, but there's the Rumble Ponies and the Syracuse Mets, both losers. Oh, the Rumble Ponies lost to the Rubber Ducks. I love minor league baseball. 1 gone, top of the 4th for Brantley. He had a hard hit single in his first at bat. That one may carry. Keep going. It's going to be caught right at the wall. That's out number 2 for the Astros. Brantley gives it a ride. Needed to hit it about 342 feet. He hits at 341. Jordan's going to come to the plate with 2 gone here in the 4th. But he was the first Astros strikeout victim of the day. It's behind 0-1 after that ugly swing. Astros taking a lot of pitches lately. That's a new thing for them, by the way. 1-1. Actually had about 3 walks in yesterday's games. It was like, that's right. Yeah, once it got 12-2 last night, they were free swinging. 3-1 now to Jordan. Back-to-back Astros hitters with 3-1 counts. We'll see if Alvarez can have better results than Jose did. Hits it hard, and that should be good for... Oh, no. Is it going to be another base running gaff? Nope. Look at that. Perfect. No slide there from Jordan. He had a cigar in his back pocket. Didn't want to break it. Stand-up double for Alvarez. Wasn't a lot of commentary during that one because it was pretty clinched, if you know what I mean, up here in the broadcast booth. 2 gone. Runner on second. La Pena takes the ball. Try to get Alvarez in from second with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Curio almost hitting 400 with runners in scoring position. I'd love to see that 2-0 count. And they've had some really good pitches to hit with less. Not sure why Jordan he slides on that one, but doesn't slide into the second. But he says, Coach, I get the front of my jersey dirty, but not the back. Got that cigar in my back pocket. 2-0 Mets. We're through 3.5. We're back here at Citi Field. Probably going to hear from Heidi Watney. She's all bundled up, and it's freaking June in New York. Wilson Ramos had a single in his last at-bat. He leads off the 4th for the Mets in a 2-0 ball game. Be a slow hit ball. Bregman with the bare hand. Da-na-na, little web gem action. Going bare hand with plenty of time.
Now batting. No left fielder.
So quickly, one gone here in the fourth on the 5-3 web gem.
First offering on its way. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball, is currently on a one-year deal.
0-1 to
so
Cespedes.
he is to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Manny, I know
It's
he's
hard.
in the final year of his contract, but he's
Gotta have your head on a swivel.
expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though.
Astros heading to Baltimore after tomorrow's game. Just a 2-game set here against the Mets.
Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
We'll get to see Greinke hit tomorrow night. He's tomorrow night's starter.
This is a foul ball as the count holds
1-2 again to Cespedes. He's fighting off a lot of pitches. This next one will be JV's 51st of the ball game.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Swing and a miss though for out number 2. 97 gas. Good for his 5th strikeout of the game. Ex-Astros great Jake Marisnick bats with 2 outs and nobody on. He's now swung and missed at 4 straight pitches. See if we can make it 5 right here with the low, hard fastball. Does get a piece of that one. 0-2 now to Jake. Swings through that one. 2 at-bats for Marisnick, 2 strikeouts. We're through 4. It's Astros, nothing Mets 2. We're back here at Citi Field. Not a lot of long commercial break.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager.
You're watching that scoreboard there at the bottom, folks. We need Texas to lose. That's who we're tied with in 2nd place in the American League West. Oakland in first by a half game. Bregman leads off the 5th for the Astros. He takes ball 1.
So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Counts even 1-1 to Alex.
That's taken for a strike, 1-1.
1-1.
Must have been just late on that because we thought that one from up here it looked pretty good. The 1-2 to Bregman. Out in front of that curveball. Alex goes down on strikes for out number 1. Carlos Correa hitting cleanup today, or hey, no, hitting the 7-hole for the Astros. He takes ball 1. Quickly 2-0 to Carlos. Not a good pitch to swing out with no strikes. It's 2-1 now to Carlos. Same spot, different result there. 5-3 for out number 2. Correa was way out in front of that one. So not having the early offensive success as they did last night against a much better pitcher. Waka so far, other than that inning where they had some base runners and had the 2-1-6 double play. First pitch strike there to Stubbs.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's
National League,
they have to get more aggressive.
National League style baseball, you want to, if you're in the 8-hole with 2 outs, your goal is to get on base so that the pitcher doesn't have to lead off the next inning. Stays alive there, 0-2 again.
Another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. This should end the inning as it's
going to be grounded to second. 4-3. Astros go down in order in the top of the 5th. It's 2-0 Mets. We're back at the bottom of the 5th here. Now see, this is what's going to happen next inning for the Astros. Our pitcher's going to lead off the inning. Waka going to have to swing free here. Should be strikeout number 6 for JV if he takes care of business. First pitch strike. Second pitch strike.
And now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact.
Looks at the slider. Doesn't want any of that.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
They're pretty good for a pitcher there. Jordan trying to get himself a web gem. Slows up at the last minute, but he does catch it for out number 1.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
That's leadoff man now bats with nobody on and 1 out. It's a good pitch to hit there and deposits it into right field. So a 1 out single for New York.
Hold on at first, following the single to right.
The third baseman.
This part of the lineup's been tricky for JV. Hadn't gone 1, 2, 3 in this part of the order yet so far tonight. And it's quickly 2-0 to J.D. Davis. The runner on first and 1 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard. Yuli can't get to it. He's going to keep the runner at second, though. It's going to be first to second. Double plays what the doctor's ordering right here. Jeff McNeil, the Mets 3-hole hitter. Fouls the first pitch away. Slider misses 1-1. Ooh, that curveball swung and missed. 1-2 now to McNeil. That's what we needed right there. Stubbs dancing around. Catches it cleanly for out number 2. Runners stay at first and second. Now 2 gone for the National League home run champion 2019, Pete Alonso. Oh my, this could get really cattywampus really fast. Takes the first pitch ball. Yes, he hits it hard, folks, whether it's fair or foul. He gives him a ride. 1-1. Good eye. 2-1 now. He evens the count at 2-2. Two and two now to Alonso. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Mets with 2 runners on. JV trying to get out of this. Not giving up a run. Full count now. There is a base to give. Oh, that's not what we're trying to dive there. And he jumped. Did a little pirouette. Altuve, he likes to jump when he needs to dive. We're not going to look at that replay. Mets do score another run there. It's now 3-0. Astros got a lot of at-bats to go. So they need to get out of this without any more damage. That should do it. Brantley going to camp under it. He squeezes it for out number 3. The Mets tack on another. It's 3-0 Mets through 5. We'll be right back. More Astros baseball right after this. Do we want to do that, folks? JV hadn't been pitching very, very well. 3 runs is not a lot. Let's go to the YouTube feed. What do y'all think? Nothing? Okay. What's the other broadcast booth? Should we pitch hit? It's the 6th inning.
No.
To choose your own adventure.
No.
Nope. Yeah, JV's going to stay in. He hit it pretty hard his last at bat. Oh, my wrist is going nuts. No, we're fine. Verlander behind 0-1. He's going to ground weakly to the pitcher, so they go 1-3 for out number 1. JV going to come back and pitch the 7th. Hopefully Dusty looks really smart on that. Springer's going to bat. He's been retired in his 2 previous at-bats. Top of the 6th. 1 gone. Nobody on. That'd be good for a single. So a 1-out single, getting it started for the Astros here in the 6th.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
Altuve swings through the fastball for strike number 1. Springer at first with 1 gone.
Nope.
Taken out of the zone. 1-1 to Altuve.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and This is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot
Way out in front of the changeup. Walker throws a circle change. Altuve now 1-2.
Laid off.
Wisely lays off there. 2-2 now. Like I said, the changeup again. Walker with his third strikeout of the game. It'll be 2 gone for Brantley, I believe. Yep, Brantley tonight. Takes the ball low.
Michael Brantley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouls it away there. 1-1.
Runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
Ball inside. 2-1 to Brantley. It's going to be hit right at the second baseman. Astros going to send 4 to the plate in the 6th, but they're retired without getting a run. It's 3-0 Mets. We go to the bottom of the 6th. JV back on the hill. Got a lot of first pitch balls tonight. Pretty rare from Verlander. Score is still really close for the Astros. I mean, they hung 12 last night against the Red Sox. Can't find the strike zone there. 2-1 now. There we go. Even the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch.
Neither guy
I don't know how you got a piece of that.
And the at-bat will continue. Line drive to center field.
Leadoff single for New York.
Finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Long at bat there too.
And reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down.
Really hope JV gets through this inning. It makes not pinch hitting for him. And then that last at bat. Look a bit foolish, but they got a runner on first with 1 out. First pitch strike there to Cespedes. Quickly ahead, 0-2 now. Double play is in order. JV hoping to not need it to strike this guy out. Going to be just foul. Brantley not known for his wheels, not able to get to that one.
Verlander ready with another 0-2.
Fouled away, 0-2 again.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There we go. Strikeout for JV. Good at bat there. Good pitch sequence for his 7th strikeout of the game. Jake Marisnick bats now with 1 gone. Runner on first. 3-0 ball game. Quickly 0-2 to Marisnick. Long hair, still just as oily as it was in Houston. 3 strikeouts for Marisnick. He's not happy about it. We are up here.
3 strikeouts in a game, but I would say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against the head on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
2 gone, and they face the opposing pitcher. They're going to leave him in.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
0-1 to Waka. Jordan able to get over there too.
And that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So here's the Astros cleanup. Jordan Alvarez.
The right
starting
fielder,
to run out
number
of time. They
44.
haven't been able to score
Jordan
any runs as we're moving
Alvarez.
late into this one. A perfect time.
There we go. Jordan going to lead off the 7th for the Astros. Trying to get back into this one, still trailing 3-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Come on, Astros.
1-2 now to Alvarez. Way out in front. Hadn't seen that curveball in a while. Jordan fooled on that one. Walker's 4th strikeout of the game. Yuli bats here with 1 gone in the 7th. Astros scored 12 against Boston just a game ago. Seemed like a lifetime ago. Here in the 7th inning against a pitcher with almost a 5 ERA. Throwing a lot of balls, but Astros have hit really good pitches right at people or popped them up. That's the story of tonight's ball game. Except for that one. That's long, that's strong, and Yuli's about to get his friction on. It's 3-1 now. La Pina hits it a long way. The solo dinger there by Gurriel travels 408 feet, Astros fans. That's a Dodds dinger. Yeah, it is. 3-1 now. They're not going to get blanked tonight, thanks to Yuli. And that pulls the starter out of the game. Let's see how the Mets bullpen looks. Lovely. 7.56 ERA from Paul Sewald. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pitching coach like, hey, it's a 3-1 lead. They got a lot of offense. Are you good? He said no. And here's Bregman, who's hungry. 3-1 Mets. Sliders fouled away. We'll do a sidearm action from the Mets reliever. Bregman swings through the fastball. 0-2 to Alex. Does have a hit in 2 appearances so far.
1 ball.
1-2 to Bregman now.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Stays alive, stays alive. One and 2 to Bregman. Hits it hard. Oh, just foul. Just foul. Just misses getting a double there. We'll do the 1-2 again. Taken low. Count evens at 2. I think it's the first circle changeup that's been low. The Astros have not swung at. Oh, you know how hard it is to lay off that with 2 strikes. Bregman, a lot of stones there. Full count, payoff pitch. 1 gone. Folks, that's called back-to-back jacks. 3-2 Astros. They're going to get it 1 piece at a time. Bregman with the dinger. He sends it into the left field seats. This guy's ERA just went from 7.56 to probably over 8 just in 1 at-bat. Another Dodds dinger there. Yeah, he is, James King. Yeah, he is. 3-2 now. Still the 7th, 1 gone. Correa bats. That lead for the New York is now just 1 run. Correa really excited there. Wants to go back-to-back-to-back. Swings a little bit out of the zone. 0-1 to Carlos. He's in front of the slider. He's behind 0-2. So was Bregman before working the count back even. That's how Bregman did it. Lay off the changeup. 1-2 now to Correa. Swings at a slider. Started on the outside and finished way outside, just beyond the reach. Another strikeout for the Mets pitching staff tonight. They haven't had a ton. Garrett Stubbs now bats with 2 outs in the 7th. He lifts one. It's going to land in the seats there beyond left field for a long strike. It was a weird thing right after the broadcast booth. That looked real strange. 0-2 to Garrett. Got to protect with 2 strikes. 3-2 ball game. Take one in the ribs. Be a team player. 1-2 now to Garrett.
2 out, nobody on.
Oh, low zone. Now he's been throwing that slider, and that fastball just stayed right in the lower part of the zone. 2 strikeouts there for the Astros to end the 7th, but they get 2. It's 3-2 Mets. Gonna bring in Urquidy, but not before putting up Joe Smith, because the pitcher spot is due up next inning. So Urquidy going to come into this one. 2.29 ERA so far on the 2020 Quaranseason. He's going to face the toughest part of the Mets lineup here. No. There we go. Quickly 0-2 now. Urquidy just missed one of the starting rotation jobs out of spring training. Ooh, just misses the strike zone there. 1-2.
Just out of the strike zone, but listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers.
That's going to be flied to Springer. He catches it cleanly for out number 1. Astros with back-to-back home runs in the top of the 7th have gotten them back in this game. It was only 3-0, but it felt like way more than that. Now only 3-2. Urquidy misses high with his first pitch to J.D. Davis.
Urquidy benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there are
2-0 now.
occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
That's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's
floats in there for a strike. 2-1.
The bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
It's just like the Astros. This season's been, they crushed the teams that are in first place, and then they got swept by the Blue Jays this year. They have played Seattle close. There's a strikeout for Urquidy. 2 gone now in the 7th. But here the Mets are 9 games under 500 in the 2020 season, leading this one 3-2 so far. Astros with 2 more innings to get back in it. Brantley not fielding that one cleanly, going to allow him to get a double. 2-out double for New York. Oh, single and an error on Michael Brantley. He's usually over there in right field, but putting Alvarez in right tonight. Pete Alonso watches a ball go by. That can't go. Oh, he lucked out with that one. As a changeup, he left. Springer going to camp underneath it. Put out the fire. That's 3 gone for the Mets. We're through 7. It's 3-2. We'll see who'll be leading off the 8th for the Astros right for this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go back to the bullpen. Another high ERA, but so far that's meant that they shut them down. Josh Reddick get a pinch hit here to lead off the 8th. He's just come off the injured list. He's on the 10-day IL. 3-2 ball game. That ball's way high. 1-0.
Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's gone 2 for 6. Lifted down the line in
That was
left.
a pitch you can hit a long way, but he fouls it. 1-1. You got to get in the seats, and it will. 1-2 now to Reddick, leading off the 8th for the Astros in a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to...
Fouls that one away to stay alive.
Get that multi-year.
That fastball coming in at 97 on the gun. The 1-2 again. Reddick waits on it, gives it a ride, but right at the right fielder. So he's retired for out number 1. He'll be at the top of the order for the Astros. It's going to be Springer. Single in the 6th. He's got that average right at 300 now. Came in 299. That looked like it was floating in there. It leaves the strike zone. Springer can't hit it. 0-1. Same pitch, same result. 0-2 to George quickly here. 1 gone in the 8th, nobody on. Didn't get a good pitch to hit there. He lays off 1-2.
Not even close to the zone. Let's see if he throws on the next pitch.
How's that fastball away? Count stays at 1-2.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Inside. Astros pitch selection, night and day different from just last week. Count evens to 2-2, 1 gone. And just like clockwork, we said their pitching selection or hitting selection was better. He swings through. Whatever that was, it was low. 2 gone. Altuve now bats. Probably the last time in this game, unless they tie it up and send it to extras. He's looking for his first hit of the ball game. He takes ball number 1.
Pretty easy take there. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That should be 2-0, but he goes way out of...
Guess what Dusty forgot to do. Guess what Dusty forgot to do, folks. Okay, good. Thought Reddick was going to have to pitch the 8th. 1-1 to Altuve. 2-1 now. Oh, wouldn't that have been fun? 3-2 ball game. Josh Reddick on the hill.
Fouled away.
Altuve fouls that one away. 2-2 now. With 2 gone here in the 8th in a 3-2 ball game. He's going to go full to Jose.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He hits it a long way. Is that going to carry? Is it going to carry? It does. Another Astros home run, and they tie it up here in the 8th inning. Altuve with the ding-dong right there. 376 feet. They tie it up in the 8th, Astros fans. A game where they had them fooled most of the night at the plate. There it is, the 3rd Dodds dinger of the night. Oh, the Astros fans here at Citi Field just going insane, making some noise. Michael Brantley now bats with a tie ball game. 2 gone in the 8th. That's going to be taken for a ball. That's right, Luke. 1-0. Yeah, there we go. Taken outside. 2-0 now to Brantley.
Getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing.
Brantley going to hit it to center field. Is it going to carry? Is it going to carry? Oh, he catches it at the wall. Oh, Marisnik runs it down. But not before Jose can tie it up. Catches, look how close they were to taking the lead there. 3-3 going to the bottom of the 8th. Yes, I know that. I'm going to put Joe Smith. Let's see, we're going to put up. Joe Smith going to go in here. There we go. Joe Smith enters the ballgame sub-1 ERA. Yeah, Charlie Bob. That is how we like it. That's way more like it. 3-3 ball game, bottom of the 8th. First pitch ball to Michael Conforto. Folks, we hadn't forgot about it. Just did a little bit later tonight. We'll go bottom of the 8th and swing it back up to the top of the 9th. The Aflac trivia question of the game. Answer there in the YouTube feed. We're playing here at Citi Field. I thought it was Shea Stadium. Speaking of New York Mets home stadiums, what was their first home stadium? And they joined the National League the same year as the Astros. So 1962. The Aflac trivia question, what was the first Mets home stadium? We'll give you the answer in the top of the 9th. That should be caught by Springer. He hurries up and waits for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52.
Cespedes now bats. With 2 gone and nobody on. Joe Smith in here trying to keep it a 3-3 ball game. Coach Chuck Johnson looking like a genius again, because we've got some offense due up in the 9th.
Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air.
Hewley going to try to track that one down. He can't. So a 2-out single. Jordan, no way is going to call him off on that one. Runner on. Jake Marisnick trying to strike out for the 4th time in this one. Wants to put on the golden sombrero. Oh, he hits it hard though. Uh-oh. First and second. They don't challenge Springer's arm there. So the go-ahead run for the Mets. 180 feet away. They're going to pinch hit here. This guy's heat map is pretty salty. Robinson Cano into pinch hit. Former Mariner, former Yankee. Ooh, that was not a ball. 1-1, getting some hometown cooking from behind the plate there. Can't find the zone there. 2-1 now to the Mets pinch hitter, Robinson Cano. Bottom of the 8th. 3-3 ball game. 2 Mets on. Stubbs trying to calm Smith down there. He's going to get a good pitch count here. 3-2. Swings through the sinking fastball. It's going to be a full count to Cano. Big moment here for Joe Smith. Correa has to go a long way because Marisnick was running there. And they go 6-3 to get out of the bottom of the 8th. 3-3 ball game. Astros come up to bat right after this. Another pitcher for the Mets. Another guy with over 5 ERA, Brad Brock. Jordan, not my Don, your Don going to lead off the 9th for the Astros. 3-3 ball game. The controller is shaking more than it ever has. Takes the changeup low. 1-0. Takes the ball high. 2-0 now to Jordan. Dusty going to get somebody up in the bullpen. They have Presley. I'm going to get Presley up to, or Osuna up as well. How about those 2 guys? You can just close your eyes and pick one. Stoink outs galore. The 2-0 to Alvarez. 3-0 to Jordan. He hadn't seen a strike yet from the Mets reliever. The Aflac trivia question we hadn't forgot about. We'll do the answer right after this pitch. Takes a fastball right down Broadway. 3-1 now to Jordan. Looks like he was taking all the way on that. Does he hold? Oh, he just goes around. He called a strike by the home plate umpire. Says he broke the plane. Now it's a full count to Jordan after being ahead 3-0. Oh, that's not been a strike. Jordan's going to let him hear it. Oh, he was ahead 3-0, and he's going to get a low and inside called strike. Oh, that is low, folks. That's low. That should have been ball 4. Should have been a base runner. Pena's mad because now he's only going to have 1 RBI on this home run. Yep, throws that one to Queens. 1-0 to Pena. Taken low again. Folks, the Aflac trivia question tonight. The New York Mets' first home stadium. Your answer is the Polo Grounds. I really hope that's correct because I did that on the fly. 3-0 again. Flushing Meadows Park. Is that really what it is? So I was wrong. Flushing Meadows Park is your answer. In 1962 they played someplace. No, I don't think that's right. 3-0 to Yuli. He liked the slider. Swings and misses. 3-1 now. Surprised Cheeseburger didn't guess their first home stadium was Willie Taveras. So he guesses every time. 3-1 to Pena. No part of the zone there. Doesn't like it. Full count now to Gurriel. 1 gone in the top of the 9th. Nobody on. 3-3 ball game. It's got to drop, and it probably won't. It's going to be caught. Right fielder there. 2 gone in the 9th. Had the bats there, and they still do. Alex Bregman now going to bat a home run and a double already in this one. 2 gone, top of the 9th, nobody on. 3-3 ball game. Alex Bregman trying to be a hero with his 2nd dinger of the night. Whoever Becca Dietz is, she's not watching the game. He does deliver, though. Hard hit single there with 2 gone. Carlos Correa now bats. Bregman on first. He's the go-ahead run in a 3-3 ball game. Takes a ball outside. Correa swings through the fastball. 1-1 now. Takes a ball low, 2-1 to Correa. Waiting for a good pitch to drive here. Bregman on first, 3-3 ball game, 2 outs. Good eye, 3-1 now to Carlos.
Well, that's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get more favorable hitters.
3-1 to Correa.
We're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in.
Way out in front of the slider.
3-2, full count.
Would have been a strike. Count goes full.
He could score all the way from first.
He's set. The 3-2.
Swings early and threw the changeup. Hoping for extras now. We got to go to 10 to get a win tonight. 3-3. We go to the bottom of the 9th.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Leading up. Coming forward now is the shortstop.
Joe Smith in his 2nd inning of work. We'll see what they decide to do. There we go. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's very good there. He's only had 18 pitches. 2-hole hitter for the Mets. Bats with 1 gone and nobody on. He gets a slide piece. It's going to fall in for a strike. The 0-1. Taken for a strike again. He's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are
hits it hard. Jordan's going to have to travel a long way. Can't get to it. Ground rule double. Jordan doesn't look like he's ranging there in right field. Doesn't look comfortable. He doesn't get a lot of defensive plays. Jeff McNeil going to bat now. Going to bring in Presley. Presley going to come into this one. Try to get him out of it.
Leslie.
Gonna put him on here, try to get the double play in order. Runner on first doesn't matter. One gone, first and second. Pete Alonso. That was a strike last inning. I was hoping it was going to still be one. It is 0-1 now to Alonso. Which that one foul. 0-2 now.
This is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Slider misses.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand his own 0-2 in a big spot. And he was able to.
Curveball is hit well, but Brantley is there. And he's going to hold the runner at second. So 2 gone now. Bottom of the ninth. Presley trying to get one more out and send this one to extras. Conforto. And try to have something else to say about that. He takes the ball low. There it is. Bregman trying to get over there in time. He should. He will. Free baseball. We go to the 10th. 3-3 ball game. Astros trying to get at least one here. Garrett Stubbs going to lead it off for the Astros here in the 10th. Takes a ball. Yeah, the Aflac trivia question, we did get confirmation. It was the Polo Grounds. So congratulations to those of you who guessed correctly at home. 1-1 to Garrett. One more Dodds dinger wouldn't make me mad. Can't wait on it. Fouls it a long way. 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination. I'm
Good pitch to hit too. Way out in front. The 1-2 to Garrett. Takes him low. Good eye with 2 strikes. Yikes. 2-2 now. Takes it where the pitch was thrown. Induces the ground ball to the second baseman. 4-3 for out number 1. Gonna bring up the pitcher's spot, and that ain't gonna happen. So we're gonna go with a Ledmus. Ledmus gonna bat in the pitcher's spot here, the top of the 10th with 1 gone and nobody on. He's a slider out of the zone. One and one now. Late on the fastball. 1-2 now. 1 gone, top of the 10th. 3-3 ball game. Astros no stranger to extra innings so far in the 2020 quarantine season. Ball outside, evens the count at 2-2.
But that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Stays alive. Oh, fouled away again. 2-2. Rattles around in the Astros dugout. Swings to the changeup for out number 2. But it brings up top of the order. George Springer going to bat here with 2 gone and nobody on. They bring in a reliever, another guy with an ERA over 5. Justin Wilson's turn. 2 gone, nobody on. Top of the 10th, and that one's going to be fouled away for strike number 1. There we go. Lays off the slider, 1-1.
Something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series.
Hits it hard.
Maybe
Oh, left fielder's going to be there. That's out number 3. Folks, we hope we have a top of the 11th, but we're through 9.5. Bottom of the 10th coming up. 3-3 ball game. Osuna's going to come into this one. He's going to be asked to get this one to the 11th.
Osuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Enters the day in 3rd place among closers in
almost quickly behind 0-2.
So it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to
Swings the ball way out of the zone. Osuna with the leadoff strikeout there. 1 gone in the bottom of the 10th. Cespedes now the batter for the Mets. He looks at a cut fastball for strike number 1. Quickly 0-2 to Cespedes. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 10th. Nobody on. 3-3 ball game. A little bit of free baseball in this one. Freezes him with the 99 gas. 2 strikeouts for Osuna here in the 10th. It's 2 gone. Jake Marisnick, 3 strikeouts and a single. Former Astros great. Goes off the slurve. 1-0. Fastball can't find the zone. Marisnick ahead 2-0. Swings to the 98. The 2-1. Fouls that one away. Count goes 2-2 with 2 outs. Trying to send this one to the 11th. Can't get him offering at the slurve out of the zone. Count goes full to Marisnick. Fouls off the 1-hundo fastball. Swings through it right there. 99 on the gun. His 4th strikeout of the game. Astros going to go to the top of the 11th. Ooh, got some offensive guys here. Solo dinger in the 8th for Jose Altuve. Looking for some hits here in the top of the 11th in a 3-3 ball game. Takes a slider outside for ball 1. We've been, after the broadcast, we've been standing since the 1st inning. 2-0 to Jose. Oh, gets the low called strike. 2-1 to Jose now. Fouls the fastball. Count will go 2-2. Barely gets a piece of that one to stay alive. We'll do 2-2 again. Altuve leading off the 11th for the Astros. Not a good pitch to swing at. Fooled him. Threw it outside, and then inside. He swings through it. Out number 1. Michael Brantley now bats. 1 gone and nobody on. Top of the 11th. Might see some position players pitching in this one if it gets much further. Hits it hard, but right at the 3rd baseman for out number 2. Jordan, pressure situation right here. 2 gone, top of the 11th, nobody on. He represents the go-ahead run at the plate. Swings to the fastball for strike 1. Jordan is sitting at about 17, I believe. Might have 18. Hopefully he's got 18 or 19 after this at bat. 1-1 now to Alvarez. That's home runs. RBI is probably in the 40s. Way out in front of that one. Slider not going to find the strike zone either. 1-2 to Alvarez. Trying to get a little 2-out rally going here. He takes the fastball away. 2-2 now. This is where I was standing when I hit the home run, so we're moving around in the booth, trying to find the spot. Full count now with Yuli on deck.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of over.
Yuli gets a great pitch to hit. Drop. Perfect liner right to the right fielder. We got to get to 12. We're through 10 and a half. 3-3 ball game. Scored 12 last night. Got 3 runs so far in this one. Osuna back out there for another inning of work. Got a relatively quick inning. We'll probably see Dusty give him the hook at around 20 pitches. So hopefully he can face 2 batters. He'll face at least the leadoff here, Nunez, pinch hitting. Brantley gets over to that one for out number 1. Top of the order now for the Mets. 3-3 ball game. Bottom of the 11th. 1 gone. Nobody on. Swings through the slurve. 0-1. Now watches the 97 fastball just smoke the outside corner. 0-2 quickly now for the Mets leadoff hitter. Swings through the 98. Rosario goes down on strikes. That's 2 gone now in the 11th. Osuna with his 4th strikeout. Dusty leaving him in here. Interesting. He's got Fromber warmed up, but Fromber is a little gun shy with Valdez. Valdez gave up a lot of runs in his last appearance.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on.
That changeup finds the inside strike zone. So 1-2 now. Osuna trying to send this one to the 12th. Can't find a strike zone. 2-2. That might be. That's going to get us there. Springer squeezes it. A lot of free baseball. We're giving you a third of a baseball game tonight for free. That's what we're doing here. We're giving. We're giving away. We go to the 12th. 3-3. Back here in the 12th inning. Another Mets pitcher with an ERA over 5. This one at 6.28. Yuli Gurriel. He's had a home run in this one. He leads off the 12th for the Astros. Mets fans starting to thin out here at Citi Field. Swings at the slider out of the zone. Quickly down 0-1 now. Taken low there, 1-1 now. Can't wait on enough, but he might get rewarded. He hits it hard, and the third baseman can't catch it cleanly. He's charged with the error. Yuli Gurriel on first to lead off the 12th here for the Mets. There he is, folks. A home run, a double, a single. You know what he needs, James Yasko at Astros County. He needs to not swing at the slider. It's going to be out of the zone. That's what he needs to do. That might be the Mets' last pitcher tonight that's not a position guy. Seth Lugo warming up in the bullpen for New York. 0-1 to Bregman. That one coming in at 99. He's late on that. 0-2 to Alex. La Pina on first in a 3-3 ball game in the 12th. That one's going to be flied to right center. Right fielder ranging over, catches it for out number 1. Gurriel stays at first. They'll bring up Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 4 in this one, batting .312 on the season. Trying to hit something hard here and try to score Yuli from first. Takes the ball low. You know where Carlos Correa, of course, is from? He's from Puerto Rico. Not China, but Puerto Rico. 1-1 to Carlos. No. We tried to hit the take button. They just changed the buttons up on us. That's because of the nerves. That's the nerves happening. 1-2. One and two to Carlos.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Probably going to double him up. 6, 4, 3. Weird ball game tonight. Planes landing at LaGuardia there as we go to the bottom of the 12th. 3-3 ball game.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman.
Going to get Davinsky warmed up. Going to bring in Fromber. Don't make us look dumb, Fromber. 3.86 ERA. The lefty. The lefty-lefty matchup here to lead off the 12th. Grounded weekly for strike number 1. Really difficult part of the Mets lineup too here. Going to be facing McNeil, their 3-hole hitter, with Alonso on deck.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to.
Fromber trying to get the Astros into the 13th. They hits it hard. Bregman, the only Astro on the left side, snares it. Of course, Bregman's had some experience at shortstop, playing there at LSU in college. Pete Alonso 1 for 5 in this one. Oh, Fromber floats that one over the strike zone. We might be going home late, but not happy. The 1-0. It's a 95-mile-an-hour fastball by him. The 1-1. Swung through. Whew. This is a bad boy PD8. Welcome in. 1-2 pitch to Alonso. Swung through. Great pitch sequence there from Fromber. It's the Mets home run threat out there. Their 5th batter now. Michael Conforto. He bats with 2 gone. Nobody on. That's going to be lined to Yuli. He knocks it down. Throws it over to Fromber. A little bit of a matrix thing goes on where they run through each other. 3 up, 3 down for the Astros. We go to the 13th. Whew, some of the Mets fans have left. We've lost a few viewers, but we're going to get a win. Going to reward it. Garrett Stubbs. Will he be the hero or the GOAT tonight? He's been both this season. 0 for 4, looking for his first hit of the ball game. Gets the ball out of the zone. Astros have gotten up to like the 15th inning, I think, this year. Here in the top of the 13th. Needs to drop. It will. Leadoff single. Getting the rally going here. Pitcher spot now due up. Kyle Tucker now going to bat. Brings in the lefty off the bench. Garrett Stubbs on first. Tucker takes a fastball way high. Tucker swings to the fastball. 1-1 now. That's a double play depth here in the infield. Ball low. Pettis saying, when you get to second, I want you to come to third. Garrett Stubbs says, okay, it's baseball. The 2-1. Taken high, 3-1. James King, I feel like we have gone 13 before. There was a night where Chuck was letting his kids stay up to watch the game, and I feel like it got into 14. 3-1, that's going to be a double play ball right there. Sharply hit. Oh, no! Tucker legs it out. Hustles down that first base line. So that's a base runner for the Astros with 1 out here in the 13th. George Springer, top of the order now. Kyle Tucker with some legs over there, some wheels at first. He fouls off the fastball. Takes a ball there, high and inside.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. For the delivery,
They throw over, Tucker back in plenty of time.
dive, but he's back in there.
The 1-1 to George Springer. Taken low, 2-1. This is the first game of 2 against the Mets here at Citi Field. Some free baseball in this one, and another 3-1 count here in the 13th for the Astros. Altuve sits on deck. Tucker at first, 1 gone. Springer in a 3-1 count. He's going to walk. Tucker might be able to get to third. Oh, folks, I lost my breath there because I thought we'd just gotten the second out at third. So Kyle Tucker goes first to third on the wild pitch. Altuve going to bat with runners on the corners. That's something cooking here. Yes, the 2-1-6 double play back in the second inning is looking pretty gnarly. Altuve takes a slider way inside. 1-0 to Altuve, 2 runners on. Top of the 13th in a 3-3 ball game. Takes a slider high, 2-0. Oh, and the worst possible thing that could happen, I guess the worst possible thing would be a double play. Line drive right to the second baseman. He's trying to put something in the air there. Lines it out. 2 gone now for Brantley. Runners still at first and third for the Astros. Taking low for a ball. So the wild pitch is why there's a runner on third. Kyle Tucker over there. 2 gone, top of the 13th. Springer on first. Brantley with a good pitch to hit there. Fouls it away. 1-1. Takes the ball. 2-1. Brantley looking for his second hit tonight. Hits it hard and through, and that's going to be a go-ahead run for the Astros. So with 2 outs, a professional freaking hitter gets the job done for the Stros. 4-3 Astros, and they're not done yet. The big boy, the man-child, makes a first pitch strike. He had a double back in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 5 tonight. Couple of strikeouts. Actually, what does that say up there on the scoreboard? 3 strikeouts in this one. Trying to avoid his 4th. Quickly behind 0-2. There's a ball there, 1-2 now. Who do they have coming into this? Evo. Not mad about that. The 1-2 to Yordan Alvarez.
Keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
2-2 now. Evens it up after falling behind 0-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be.
Waits on it. Gives it a ride, folks. Oh, I thought that was going to have the distance. 4-3. Astros going to bring in Devo. Chris Davinsky going to try to close this one out. Yes, we do. Chris Davinsky going to come in to get the rare save opportunity in the, what are we in, the 13th inning. Got a real slow delivery with nobody on. Hits it hard. Yordan, not the fleetest of foot out there in right field, but squeezes it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Trying to send the few Mets fans that are still here at Not Shea home angry. Cespedes going to bat. He's also 2 for 5 with a couple of singles in this one. That changeup just missing the zone. The 1-0. That finds the strike zone there. 1-1 now to Cespedes. Astros leading this one 4-3. Changeup misses. Bottom of the 13th, 2-1. Pitch now to Cespedes. 1 gone, nobody on. Slider slides in there for strike number 2. The 2-2. Oh, finds the strike inside strike zone, I guess. Home plate umpire, late for those dinner reservations now. Trying to get home or get to the restaurant. Who would have thought Jake Marisnick would be coming up with 2 outs in the bottom of the 13th, nobody on, facing his old teammate, the Dragon, Chris Davinsky. Fastball finds the strike zone. Oh, changeup just misses there. Marisnick always with the high socks. Still like to see that he's doing that as a Met. The 1-1 to Jake. Way low. Oh, fastball was right down Broadway there, but he fouls it away. So it's deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Davinsky trying to get the Astros the win here on the road. And he does! Marisnick goes down on strikes. That's cash register time, baby. Astros take game 1. Can't believe they had to go into Wednesday to do it. But bottom of the 13th, Astros get the win. Not Shea, City Field. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7:10. Astros try to sweep this quick 2-game series. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit subscribe on that thing. Yeah, what are you waiting for, really? What is your life? What is your purpose? Greinke going to be on the hill tomorrow night. Oh, yeah, the Mets are not happy. They're not happy because they had this one locked down 3-0, and the Astros come back. Astros come back, getting a run there on the Michael Brantley single in the top of the 13th. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7:10 p.m. Folks, thanks for hanging out for some free baseball. Had a lot of it tonight. A lot of fun when we get to go home happy. We'll see you on the other side. Go Stros. Wash your hands.